feel most welcome. Today is 22nd of August 2017. I'm about to leave for a meeting organized by S&P Global Ratings. It is on credit trends in East Africa and beyond.
Yo te la traigo de Cupey, de Vega Baja y de Santurce, de toda parte de Puerto Rico. Esta bomba yo la dedico a toda mi gente de Puerto Rico, a la familia Fontanet, allá en Cupey Alto y Los Mejía en Vega Baja. ¡Que gocen! ¡Sí! Bomba, bomba, para siempre. Bomba, bomba, está presente.
Feel most welcome to Kerosi TV. My name is Jeffrey Kerosi, and today I've been in a very important seminar. I want to share with you a few hints on what we learned about public finance. The meeting was organized by S&P Global, which is a rating agency which rates countries and other public institutions in terms of how they are performing using various indicators. I've learned that global trade is driven by emerging economies such as Brazil, China, and others. So the GDP in Brazil contracted by 7% in real terms, and China's debt GDP ratio has reached first world levels, meaning there is very little space for maneuver. It has been growing very fast over the last 3 decades. The developed markets, the new administration inherited a stable economy. The new administration in the United States, headed by Donald Trump, inherited a stable economy, and the U.S. economy has been in its path of recovery for the 80th year, or for the last 8 years. There is more business confidence, or business confidence is higher. Businesses are hiring more as we speak. I look back at the first 150 days in the office of Donald Trump. We have fiscal reforms, which Donald and his party, the Republicans, had promised to carry out household tax reforms, which have been delayed. Probably they will be undertaken in 2018. Corporate tax reforms have not been done. Infrastructure programs have been delayed. Business regulation is taking place, but slowly, and more especially, it is the heads of agencies who are being sent home. It is estimated that in July 2017, in the United States, the labor market, there were changes. There were 210,000 new jobs which were created, which is a good thing. Domestic labor market is at full employment as we speak. The United States potential growth is marked down. Eurozone has experienced 2 recessions. That the first one was in 2009-2010, and then the one of 2012. So recovery is led by Germany, which through our research we noted that Germany has a surplus budget. It means they spend less than what they generate from taxation and other sources. There is what we call embedded inflation is close to 0 in Germany. The new bond conundrum is a new term which was first used by the chairman of Federal Reserve Bank, Greenspan, the former chairman of Federal Reserve Bank, who is Greenspan. Real-time interest rates have been declining since 1981 for UK and German markets. The first bond conundrum whereby the savings, which refers to the savings grad story. The term was first used by Greenspan, as I've mentioned, and then Bernanke came up with the savings grad story. So the global saving grad story is whereby global economies were rushing to make or to have more savings. Federal Reserve Bank, if you need more information, you can visit the website of Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, Federal Reserve Bank, and the data stream. Bloomberg is also another good source of information on finances. Eurostat is also another source. The second bond conundrum, which refers to the shortage of safe haven assets. The United States Treasury's holdings, the trade globalization versus financial globalization. We know that trade globalization has made the world more multipolar. Financial globalization has made the world more unipolar. So global economy grows and as globalization continues. So globalization is a good thing, which leads to growth of the economy. Gardner Rusike, covered issues of post-elections and what's next for Kenya in terms of global rating, Kenya's sovereign rating outlook. Gardner reminded us that there are a number of factors they look at, such as institutional assessment. They assess the institutions of the country, economic assessment. Then they look at external environmental factors. They look at fiscal assessment, monetary assessment. The last three, external environment, fiscal assessment, and monetary assessment, this is flexibility and performance profile, foreign currency sovereign ratings. That is basically an update of what we started today here at a meeting organized by S&P, Global Rating Agency. Up to this point, I thank all of you for watching or for tuning in to Kerosi TV. More updates coming. Thank you. Make sure you subscribe. You click on the subscription button below, down here, and also the bell-shaped button so that you get updates in real time. Thank you. More updates to come later in our blog www.kerosi.com.